Hey, Miggy, it's J.K. Simmons here. I want to just add my voice to the chorus saying gracias, Miggy, for everything you've done for the city of Detroit, for the Detroit Tigers, for baseball, for Michigan, for Venezuela, for the world, being the person that you are and the teammate that you are. Gracias.
There you go. Tip of the hat from actor and Detroit native J.K. Simmons, honoring Tigers legend Miguel Cabrera for all of his accomplishments. It was quite the weekend for Tigers fans in the baseball world, watching Cabrera take the field one final time. Fans, family, and former teammates all celebrating his legacy as one of the greatest Tigers of all time. And we're going to talk about that all morning. And for more right now on the legacy of Cabrera and some behind-the-scenes insights on the final weekend celebrations, we're joined by Ron Colangelo of Illich Sports and Entertainment and CEO of the Lee Group, Mark S. Lee. Gentlemen, thanks a lot for joining us this morning. I can't explain how happy we are to have you here. First off, Ron, I want to start with you. Give us an idea what it was like in the ballpark for you yesterday, not only as a fan of Miggy, but being part of the organization.
Well, good morning, and thanks for having us. It was just a spectacular weekend. Incredible. You know, you plan all season long, our organization, across the board, all the departments, planning for this weekend to make it extra special for Miggy, for Tigers fans, and for everyone around the world, essentially watching. And I think we nailed it. You know, there was not a dry eye in the entire ballpark on I guess Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, especially yesterday. And it was a culmination of a lot of hard work by Miggy to accomplish his achievements. And we were so excited to celebrate those accomplishments, all done in his 16 seasons as a Detroit Tiger wearing the Old English D.
Well, he definitely deserved the celebration and send-off you gave him. Now, I'm sitting beside Mark here, and there was a couple of wet eyes in that ballpark yesterday. Mark was there. Now, as a fan, Mark, how was it in the ballpark yesterday, the atmosphere and what was going on?
First of all, I want to applaud the Tigers. Great job, great send-off. The atmosphere was unbelievable. In my lifetime, there have been 4 World Series in my lifetime. I've gone to 3 of them. The only one I missed was in 1984. I'm going to rate this right up there with that. The atmosphere was festive. It was emotional. The fans were just like hugging each other. And when he walked off the field for the final time, I happened to be in the press box, and I would tell you there was not one, Ron is spot on, there was not one dry, there was not one person not crying or having some type of tears or being misty-eyed or whatever. It was just an incredible, incredible experience. I'm going to put it right through with the World Series that I've attended over the years.
That is amazing, and that shows what a great thing the Tigers organization did in planning this celebration for one of the greatest of all time. Now, Ron, I just want to get back to you. I noticed there was dozens of messages on the scoreboard from former players. I mean, how did those come about? Were you guys planning that for quite a while? And it seemed like everyone was really eager to lend a nice word to Miggy.
The planning was basically started when spring training began, in a series of ideations of meetings, and all of this really have to pay a lot of credit to those in the communications, marketing, promotions, ballpark operations, every department integrating to come together to make this so special. So part of the testimonials from the celebrities and players, that was an ongoing project, reaching out to, you know, the great players of past and Miggy's teammates and former greats from the Tigers. And they were all, you know, so excited to record a video message. And it was so much fun seeing the different messages pop up and see the reaction of fans. And no doubt Miggy, we're going to give him a compilation of all of these messages so he can sit back and enjoy all of it, and in a very relaxed and you know, give him an opportunity to reflect and take it all in from what transpired this past weekend.
Yeah, something he will definitely appreciate. Now, Mark, I mean, Miggy made such a mark on the field. Talk about it in a larger sense and the mark he's leaving on Detroit and what he's meant to the city.
He has been a great deal to the city of Detroit. Let's think about it this way. He spent, 16 years in Detroit. And think about the city. This is a hard-working town. We are so committed. We are so devoted to our sports heroes, particularly those who spend most of their careers here in Detroit. Think about Al Kaline, Barry Sanders, now Miguel Cabrera. He means so much to the city. He represents the spirit of Detroit because he stayed here. He never left. That's why the fans identify with him, because he worked hard. He came in each and every single game, and people are proud. So yes, I'm going to say this. We are proud to call him a Detroiter, no question.
We sure are, and we'll be able to call him a Detroiter for many years in the future, hopefully, because, Ron, he's stepping into a new role with the Tigers. Can you tell us a little about that?
Absolutely. Very exciting news that was announced on Friday by Tigers president of baseball operations, Scott Harris, and Chris Illich. Very excited that Miguel is going to remain a Tiger. You know, he's now going to take all that baseball wisdom and all that those culture shaping values that he has, the mentorship with our young players, and then also help us recruit, you know, players, potential free agents, etc., and be an influence in Latin America. So there's a lot that Miguel has to offer this organization moving forward in a really, really exciting way where he can have an impact. So we're you know, a lot of us that have been with him for a long time, myself, all 16 years here in Detroit, and previously in Florida with the Marlins for a short stint. I'm, you know, personally and you know, for the Tigers organization, we're really, really excited that he's going to be here with us and working with us. And he's had a lot of fun with it over the last couple of days, talking to his teammates, saying now he's their boss. So he's going to take this seriously. There's no doubt. And I think he's going to have a really good impact on this organization, having a lot of success that is in years to come.
Also, Ron, I just want to hit on the new statue, a 24 statue made out of baseballs. That's going to be a permanent fixture?
Yes, and you know, there's a whole lot more to come as the years move on here, and we plan for, as Alan Trammell said so eloquently on Saturday, that you know, there's going to be a Hall of Fame celebration. So there's a lot more to celebrate with Miguel and all his accomplishments. And I'll share this. Post game yesterday in the Tigers clubhouse, there was a special toast by ownership and the team to Miguel. And Miguel, behind the scenes, had some really special words for his teammates. And it was truly a great way to kind of put a bow on what was just a magnificent weekend for everyone. And, you know, Tiger fans, I think there was that sense, that feeling, and Mark was there, that genuine buzz that the Tigers are back. And it felt a lot like the run when we won 4 straight division titles and had those teams that were, you know, competing for World Series. It had that feeling over the weekend, and that is something that our younger players got to experience, and that is really important and impactful for them as they get a taste of what a great baseball town this is.
Yeah, and if Mark's crying, you know the Tigers are back fully. Hey, great stuff, gentlemen. Ron, Mark, thanks a lot for joining us this morning. Really appreciate that, sending a perfect player off with a great tribute.